Hello guys, welcome to a new video, to a new section. In this one we're going to work on UI. We're going to make in-game UI with the HP points, coin, timers, all of that. Also we're going to make main menu, level selection, settings. Basically in this section we're going to make anything we need to make this game fully functional. Alright? I did prepare UI elements that we're going to use. And there are some options, so you can choose different options during the development to make your game look maybe the same as I have, maybe a bit different. And also, in the end of this section, I'm gonna show you where to get or how to make your own UI elements, right? But we're gonna do that in the end after we have entire system, because I don't want you to get distracted. So first of all, there is an archive attached to this lecture, looks like this. You're gonna download it and you're gonna take the folder from here and drag it into asset folder like that. Very nice. Now let's take the folder and rename it to graphics. Yeah, this is better. So now we have assets inside. There is a font folder. Oh, let me open this and place font inside of a font folder. Okay, so there is a font folder with the font I chose. Later on, I'm going to show you how to find different fonts as well. Don't worry about that. There are borders that we can use for buttons and UI elements, and I did prepare quite a lot, so there are options to choose from. There are also background for buttons we're going to use, and there is tower icons that we're going to use later on. Now let's prepare them. Let's take borders. Let's click over here, and if I'm not wrong, it will say that we don't have... Oh, I have it. But you may not have it. We need to go to Window, Package Manager, Unity Registry. Oh yeah, look, I cannot click Sprite Editor over here because I don't have 2D Sprite package. So this is what we need to download. It's pretty easy to do. We're gonna go to Window, Package Manager, and we need to find 2D, and you can simply click Install. Okay, gonna be very fast, I suppose. Alright, now we've got the package. We're not gonna edit anything right now, but in the future we're gonna edit some stuff, so it's better to have the package. Now let's select these two. Let's make sure we have Sprite 2D and UI, and also we're gonna choose none and no filter over here. This will make image crispy. Then let's go to card background, do the same over here. We're gonna select all of them, none, Sprite 2D, filter mode, no filter, apply. And same goes for icons over here. We're gonna select these, do none, no filter, and over here, apply. All right. This is good. Now we need to work on the font. This one is not usable right now. We actually need to use a Text Mesh Pro component. The easiest way to get it is to go here, click right button, UI, Canvas, then under the canvas, we're gonna click UI, Text Mesh Pro over here. I'm gonna click it and it's gonna offer me to import TMP Essentials, and this is what we need to do. Very nice. I'm not gonna import examples, we don't need them. Now we want to go to the font we have, New Amsterdam. We're gonna click right button, create, and there is this Text Mesh Pro font asset like that. Now it can be used. If you focus on the canvas, and we need to switch to 2D over here, we can see the font and we can replace it with a font asset, New Amsterdam. And it's going to have these nice letters that we're going to use. Perfect. All right. Lastly, I'm going to delete this text. And now we need to import something else. There is a link attached to this lecture. I have it over here in my notepad. So I'm going to copy this link and I'm going to download the asset from there. It's going to be pretty easy to do. Just need a browser. So here it is. And we're going to click download. This is the asset we want to have. I want to get a couple of elements from here, so I think we're going to use it. Of course, it is free to download. So let's click download. No, thanks, just take me to the downloads. Click it over here, then you can click download. And we're gonna open the archive. And then we're going to go to graphics and import it into the project like so. I have it over here, so we're going to just drag it. Now, there are a couple of things inside. These links, we don't need them, as well as these images over here. This is an example of how assets are looking. If you have Photoshop, you can use it to edit. It is a PSD file, but also we can go to texture type, change it to 2D and UI, and now it can be edited over here, and you can take a look at this. So there are some things that can be useful to us. I like how this looking over here, and this part is looking nice, and this one can be used for a button, so let's have it. The only thing I want to do is to arrange it. So let's click Show in Explorer like that. Let's drag it over here. Then let's go inside of this folder, and then let's click Show in Explorer again and drag it over here. Now I need 2 of those folders like that, and I want to arrange it inside of folders, so when I go back to Unity, it is arranged, it is nice and pretty. So I'm gonna go to this folder, then to PNG, and there are lots of progress bars that we can use. So I'm gonna create one folder, progress bar. Gonna open this, and then in the second folder, I'm gonna go to PNG, and I'm gonna take, hey, where is the image? Here, I'm gonna open this 01, drag the images to one folder, go back, number 2, drag the images to one folder, and just like that for all of the folders. Let's go and do this. Also, I'm not sure I'm gonna use them all, but I want to show you how to arrange it. So we're gonna drag number 5, number 6, number 7, come on, and number 8, and number 9, like that. Now these folders will be empty. We can go back to Unity, and we can see that these are empty. We can safely take them all and delete them. Okay, nice. Now we have icons over here. Let's select them all. Let's do Sprite 2D, none, no filter, apply. Nice and pretty icons. Very good. Now let's go to PNG again, find progress bar, do the same. Sprite 2D, none, no filter, apply. And these are panels and buttons. I know we're gonna use this one. Regarding these, I'm not really sure. Let's change to Sprite 2D and no filter. So yeah, this one looks a lot like the progress bar we just had. So let's take it and drag it to a progress bar. Okay, now I want to go back to 2 folders we had over here, and I'm gonna take what is inside of a PNG folder like that. I'm gonna click right button, cut, go to graphics, paste it in here. So I have everything together. Nice. Now let's go back to Unity, and we can see this folder is empty, so I can delete it. This example, if you want to keep it, keep it. I'll just name it as example. Example. All right. This button, let's drag it to borders like so. Okay. So now we have graphics folder in which we have borders that we can use. Let's rename it to number 3, even better. 1, 2, 3 options. There are also card backgrounds, example that we can check if we want to, font, icons. These are progress bars that might be useful, and there are tower icons. Okay, very good. We have graphics for the UI. We can go and make it. Regarding this event system and canvas, we're going to talk about it in the next video. So let's wrap it up. I'll see you in the next one.